Okay, in this lesson, I'm going to be teaching you how to solve percent problems. The start for today, the most important thing to remember is this formula right here, part over total equals percent over 100. That's a formula you probably learned in probably 6th or 7th grade. But there's a second formula, which is the percent as a decimal times the total equals the part. And that's my personal favorite formula, and I'm going to kind of write it here a little bit easier. The percent times the total equals the part. That is by far my favorite percent formula to use because it's so easy to do mentally. For example, this is not part of your notes, but let's say I bought an item for $20 and it was, let's say, I don't know, 20% off. Well, using this formula, I can take the percent as a decimal, so that's 0.2, times the total, which is $20, and 0.2 times 20 is 4. What does that tell me? It tells me that I got a $4 discount. So this is a very easy formula to use, and I would recommend you memorize it. So we're going to use it to our advantage today. All right, so using this formula, what percent of 20 is 15? Well, the first thing you need to understand is that the percent is always taken from the total. The percent is taken from the total. If you understand that, if you figure out where's the percent being taken from, because whatever is being taken from is the total, is the original, okay? So what percent of 20? So you're taking a percent from the 20, so the 20 must be the total. This obviously must be the percent. And is means equals. And this must be the part. Now, the percent's always taken from the total. And the other interesting thing is these two things must be talking about the same thing. And let me explain that to you. This is what percent off, and this is how much off, how much money off, if we were thinking money. What percent off of 20 is 15? This is the percentage off, that this is how much money off. So these two have to be linked. The percent is taken from the total, and these two must be talking about the same thing. So let's just fill in the blanks now. The percent is x, of means times, 20 equals 15. That's 20x equals 15, so divide both sides by 20. And we get x equals 15 over 20 is 3/4, which is 0.75. So x is 0.75, so what percent is that? Well, 0.75 is equivalent to 75%. Got it? Percent times the total equals the part. It's one of the most easy formulas to memorize, but very useful. Okay, so remember once again, the percent is always taken from the total. What number is 15% of 88? What's the 15% coming from? Is it coming from some number, or is it coming from the 88? Well, obviously it's coming from the 88. So if I fill in the blanks, remember it's percent times the total equals the part. What's the percentage? 0.15. Remember, you convert it to a decimal. Times, I took 15% of this, so the 88 must be the total, right? So that's 88 equals P, in this case, which is the part. So let's multiply that. 88 times 15, I believe, is, what is that? 88 plus 44. Oh, I don't know. Let's just do the math. 88 times 0.15, 0, carry a 4, 44. Add a 0, 8, 8. Yeah, that's right. 8, 9, 10, that's a 12, carry 1, that's a 13. So 1320 with 2 decimal places. So 13.2. So 13.2 is the part, or is the number. So if you take 15% of 88, guess what you get? 13.2. All right, let's try another one. What percent of 56 is 49? Well, what's the percent being taken from? From the 56. So this must be the total. Is means equals. This must be the part. So that must be the percentage, right? So fill in the blanks. X times 56 is equal to 49, right? Divides both sides by 56. X must equal, real quick, 49 over 56, I would divide top and bottom by 7. So I would divide them both by 7, and I end up with 7 over 8. And if you do the math, 7/8 is 0.875, or 87.5%. All right, last example. 65 is 62.5% of what? I'm taking the percent from some number that I don't know. That must be the total. That's the percent. That's the equal sign, and that must then be the part. So I have 65 equals, I need to turn that percentage into a decimal, so that's 0.625 times t. So I'm going to divide both sides by 0.625. And I'm going to have to go off to the side and do some math there real quick, but 0.625 times 65, it's an annoying number, but 5, carry a 2, 10 is 12, carry a 1, 31, add a 0, 0, that's 30, that's 12 plus 3 is 15, carry a 1, that's 36, 37. All right, so we get 52604 with 3 decimal places. So the total was 40.625. Okay. And there you have it, percent of a number, real easy. I'll tell you what right now, that was not a hard lesson, but this formula right here, we are going to be using it over and over again throughout my class, so make sure you memorize it. Good luck.